Control decks are dead in Hearthstone. Then what do you call this, gamers? I gotta be honest, guys, I don't think I agree with the control decks aren't playable in standard discourse, because we just literally had Control Warrior dominating the meta, even though it was all about Zilliax, but it was a control deck still. It was still a control deck, and you know what? I am going to die on this hill, because today we are going to be talking about a control deck that almost nobody plays anymore. Blood DK. Blood DK is just a deck that's just completely been invalidated by the test of time, or so you would think. So if we take a look at the top deck in Legend right now, we have Razzle Death Knight, which is just a typical tempo DK. It is right now the unholy Frost version of the deck that has like Horn of Winters, as well as some other unholy cards like Down with the Ship and Hell Yeah. This is debatably the best deck in the game right now. I'm seeing a lot of talk about Rainbow Shaman, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Rainbow Shaman's like good like whatsoever. There's Overheal Priest, Pirate, Demon Hunter, Hand Buff Paladin, and Corpse Death Knight. But the one thing I wanted to talk about while bringing up this tab of the meta decks is that Blood Control DK is actually Omega favored versus the quote-unquote best deck in the game right now against Razzle Death Knight. And I'm going to be showing you guys what I believe is the perfect version of this deck. But before we even talk about that, there are just so many DK decks, dude. This is Diamond through Legend, and there are just so many different, like, look at how many decks there are here, dude. This is absolutely ridiculous. There are so many different ways of playing DK to where I can understand why this is a lot of people's favorite class in the game. There's just so many different ways of building it, and it's just interesting to figure out what the perfect list is. But as you go higher up in the on the ladder, you tend to notice that the Blood DK, you know, all the blood cards tend to be kind of bad, because there's a lot of really bad lists that are running around right now. But most of the lists running around do have the Razzle Dazzle package with a bunch of like rainbow cards with like Frosty Decor. Corpse Explosion is technically a shadow spell. We've got the Natural Talent in the deck. But as we go higher into the MMR and higher into the Legend bracket, we notice that the deck is actually starting to get a little bit favored. Like, I think it's because people are figuring out the good list, and this is the list we will be talking about, the one that's got 320 games with about a 55% win rate. And even on HS Guru, the top deck on the front page as of right now of me recording this video, Blood Control DK is at rank 74 Legend, but somebody was able to reach rank 74 with this list, so I don't want to hear anybody say that Control is dead right now, because I was able to do very well with a version of Blood Control DK. The one bit of bad news that I will share before we start talking about this deck is that according to HS Guru, Control DK is kind of struggling, but it is still seeing a lot of play, even though it is a deck that is considered unplayable by most of the Hearthstone community. So let's go ahead and talk about Blood DK and how I went 10-5 on my most recent stream, or probably 10-4. Don't really know what's going on right here, HSReplay, what the hell. But yeah, 10-4 with this version of the deck, but I really wanted to share this deck with you guys because I started 9-1, primarily beating Druids and other Death Knights. And I thought that Druid would be one of the most difficult classes to go up against, just because, you know, tempo Druid is absolutely insane. But I'm not even going to spoil it. There is one game coming up ahead that you guys will seriously not believe that I ended up winning. I know, typical Clark HELLSCREAM clickbait. You won't believe this victory. Then go ahead and watch the Druid versus Death Knight clip and tell me that that game wasn't absolutely insane, because our opponent legitimately rolled the absolute nuts. But it is just nuts to me that no one is really exploring this archetype, because there's a couple of people that are trying to make like Highlander Death Knight work with the blood archetype. Not really particularly a fan of it, because the only triple blood card to be running would be a Vampiric Blood. So I feel like, you know, double blood something would just be better in general. But the whole point of running this deck is so we can run the Vampiric Blood, as well as running cards like Corpse Explosion and Soul Stealer to legitimately give us the best control tools that Death Knight has to offer. Now the greatest thing about this deck, though, is the shocking amount of tempo that we can push with this deck. Now let me just go ahead and break down the early game turns that are usually going to happen. You are probably going to play your Dreadhound or your Mining Casualties by turn 2. Then you can play, you know, the other one in order to supplement your turn 3. Maybe you play like a Natural Talent depending on what you've drawn. But this deck really does utilize buttons in the best way possible, because you have Malted Magma, Natural Talent, the Shadow cards in the deck, as well as the Frosty Decor as getting 4 cards cards in the deck automatically. And the one thing that was really bringing Blood DK down for the longest time was its lack of card draw. And not only does buttons give us an insane amount of cards to draw, it gives us exact tools that we need in order to systematically break down almost any deck we can go up against. So we're going to get the Molten Magma guaranteed. We have the Frosty Decor as the perfect 4 into 5 in order to, not only set up some taunts, but gain 8 armor if they happen to die going into the next turn. Natural Talents. I'm just going to say this is the best buff that they've ever done in terms of like making an unplayable card actually feel good to play, because not only is it in the deck as a nature spell for the Razzle Dazzle combo, but this card can legitimately give you some insane outs with some of the random Nagas. And I really am not going to go through the Nagas and the random spells because this is just a card where you play, and if the card is good, it's really nice to have that extra value. But I just have to give a shout out on just how good this card feels to play now. But yeah, buttons drawing the deck is extremely good, and as well as I was saying earlier, the Razzle Dazzler in this deck does give us a legitimate way of closing out games outside of just removing the board every single turn. So Blood DK really did benefit from Razzle Dazzler, and it's just insane how important this buff was to DK in general. Like 1 mana buffs or 1 mana nerfs can literally make or break archetypes, let alone entire cards themselves. So yeah, Razzle Dazzle, I'm really happy that this card is seeing a lot of play. The rest of the deck is pretty self-explanatory with cards like Dirty Rat to interact with OTKs, to stop a Hell Yeah from coming out if you can maybe get lucky enough with those turns. You've also got Marin the Manager as some mana cheat, as well as some consistent ways of cheating out games because of Goblet. I'm not gonna lie, Goblet had some pretty funny moments coming up ahead, as well as Crown just being extremely good, and we don't need to talk about Wand. Wand is probably going to get Marin nerfed at some point in Perils in Paradise history, but as of right now, people seem to be not really calling for this card to be nerfed, even though it is absolutely insane when it pops off. But yeah, some early game tempo, removing the board when you need to, and just having a bunch of life available. That's actually one synergy I didn't even point out, is that you have Vampiric Blood obviously in the deck in order to give you about 20 extra life, but if you can get extra value from your pupils, you can get an extra 20 extra life, There's a lot of extraness that comes into it. We're very extra in this video and in this YouTube channel, so make sure you hit that sub button to be notified about any other wacky decks that we happen to talk about. But Blood DK is a deck that I surprisingly climbed well with, and I really do believe there would be more people that would enjoy this deck if we would just stop the conversation of CONTRoL is dead in Hearthstone, because it's not dead. It may not be top tier, but it's a long far cry away from dead. Play Blood DK if you want to play some good CONTRoL decks. I had a lot of fun playing it. But the last thing that I'll say about this deck is just going over the Mulligan, because apparently Natural Talent has a very high Mulligan win rate, but you almost never keep this card in your Mulligan because you just want to draw it from the buttons. You will always keep your buttons, your Mining Casualties, and your Dreadhound Handler, because those are just the best tempo tools to be keeping. But the other cards that are worth considering a keep are going to be cards like Dirty Rat, depending on the matchups that you have, because if you're up against a combo, you probably need this. So Dirty Rat is still in the deck in order to deal with some of those combo enablers. I wouldn't recommend keeping it unless you're in a matchup that absolutely requires it. But in general, you just want to keep the early game cards that give you board and also help you draw through your cards, and really just buttons really is just this important of a card in order to make this deck sing. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel to help us reach our goal of 100K before next August. That's right, we're going to keep going, man. We got a lot of decks to be showcasing, so if you want to support the channel, go ahead and check out the Patreon. You get deck optimizations, coaching, as well as shoutouts in future videos, depending on the tier that you decide to sub to. But thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. All right, I gotta use my brain. Blood Green DK? Wait, you mean Blood Unholy? No, I never played that. We went up against that deck a couple of times, but I myself never played it. Oh, Frost Unholy? Yeah, that deck is fine. There's like a new version of it, I think. That's on HS Guru. Haven't really tried it myself, but it's still okay. I want it. I want the signature Gorgon Zormu, bro. Okay, so now I don't have to waste the coin. Yeah, I don't know what this song was, but it was really cool. Happy Little Accidents, right? It's a completely different vibe.
Crimson Strike.
This isn't the mirror, is it? Wait a minute, did I immediately queue into a blood DK mirror? Dude, come on, why does the game want me to use my brain today? I just wanted to play some Funstone. I want to like dirty rat like a Sonya Rogue or something, but I gotta dirty rat the mirror now. So dirty rat into Primus, eat their Primus. Okay, maybe this is just Corpsicle DK. Okay, so it is Rainbow. The opponent's hero portraits give me samurai vibes. I mean, it is Sai the samurai. I think that's what they're going for. But it's Sai before he died, right? Because he was a master bladesmith. Does Razzle Dazzler going to 6 mana really impact DK that much? Yes. Yes, it really does. It's not just that, it's buttons to 4. Buttons to 4 and Razzle Dazzler to 6 is extremely good. And the best way that I can put it is that you have a turn 4, draw all the cards that are great. You don't even need to play all of the spell schools for your Razzle Dazzler to be good. If you play 2 spell schools, and that's 4 minions that the Razzle Dazzle's essentially putting out, you know? The minion itself, and then plus 3 other 5 drops. So yes, it really does make that much of a difference. The difference between turn 6 and turn 7 is a mid-range deck can use the turn 6 card as a win condition, versus a turn 7 win condition is a lot harder to justify. Also, hold on a minute.
Crimson Strike.
All right, we're gaining all the life this game. We are gaining all the life this game. What about Tavern Brawl? There are hackers on the Tavern Brawl right now, so I'm choosing not to do that. And honestly, I'm not that familiar with Wild, so I need to do my homework before I start doing the Tavern Brawl. I might do the Tavern Brawl tomorrow. Oh, would you look at that, the perfect draw. The perfect draw. Gimme, 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 gimme. Now I got the corpses for the vampiric blood. Yeah, dude, we got plenty of time to just sit here. This guy's gonna have his win condition slowly whittled away. And the buttons. Gimme, gimme, dude. I'm drawing better than him now. So we definitely have to kill this. 55 life. We chillin'. If someone saw Soul Stealer 2015, they would shit their pants. Yeah, I know, right? The first question would be, what are corpses? But yeah. A Twisting Nether that has a 5/5 body, that's insane. Daily reminder, save your gold for the upcoming mini set. I'm already spending the money on it, but yeah, save 2k gold for the mini set, if that matters for you. Ooh, the Razzle Dazzle. Ooh. And oh my god, an arcane card! Yo! It's actually so good. Dude, we have the full Rizzler. We have the full value from the Rizzler coming up here, dude. He's him. He's literally him. Razzle his dazzle. Dizzle the Rizzle. The shizzle. Oh, he's gonna start throwing. Oh man. He's throwing the corpsicles. He's throwing cream, bro. He's throwing cream everywhere. Ice cream flopping all over the place. Maybe flopping is the worst word to use in this case. Maybe I shouldn't say flopping. So we'll gain the armor, Full board from the Razzle Dazzle. I've got real, you know, flesh-covered souls right here. Not spooky spectrals. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Double threads. Is that gonna be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, God! No! No! Well, we got another one. We got another one. And now he's just gonna keep throwing these. Dude, you are not going to corpsicle me to death. That is never happening. You need to get this idea out of your head. I'm sorry, but it's never happening. Sure. Maximum HP. Give me a Leroy. A Gilly? Ooh. Okay, I could buff up the Ziliax and summons a copy. Plot twist, they're running C&E. They actually could be. They are running Rainbow Seamstress. Theoretically speaking, they could be playing the Climactic. The only minion that summons more minions didn't die. Yo. AAAECAfHhBAjt? Great video, by the way. Cool. Hunter decks are rare. It's sad that Hunter has a bad rep for me. Hunter has a bad rep for me, Hunter. Me face. Yeah. But at least that deck takes a little bit of thought process, right? Takes some minimal brain power to get it working, right? Okay, rolling this is kind of funny. And they said vanilla stats would never see play. Such a cute little river croc. DK is the best tools for control right now. DK and Warrior, I would argue. Warrior control is still good. It's just not good at Legend anymore. No, they nerfed Hydration Station. It's kind of sad. I made a 30 damage C&E once. Only once. I've had some pretty big C&Es. I just never had an opportunity to like wait for them to be like massive. I usually kill them by like 20 damage, you know what I mean? They somehow survived. You know what?
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Oh, wait. Now I can't play the Primus. What is this not ZZ Top song? I like it, but this is just ZZ Top. Ah, Snake Eyes on the Snake Eyes! That's gotta be bad luck, right? Maybe I get a funny death rattle. Hey! Hey! Look what I'm doing better than you now! Like, okay, imagine Marin Crown Death Growl something good. That'd be dope if that was doable. Alright, so once this comes out, I don't have an answer to the C and E unless I have a Yogg. And there's the Yogg, so we can just go ahead and do it. So if he does have C and E, we have a way of playing around it. But next turn, I want to maybe throw out the dECkS in order to get my HP back up, because if I do that, then we just know that he has no chance. Because, yeah, it's 10 damage. He's trying really hard to get me to a manageable life total. Two 8/8s coming right up. Like, if he doesn't have C and E, then the game is just over. Video idea with friend who can get to 80 HP with Death Knight or 50 mana with Druid. Druid can't attack face. Wait, what? Druid can't attack face. What do you mean Druid can't attack face? If it has 50 mana, it prevents it? Played some token DK at the beginning of the expansion with the 5 mana token spell. Corpse Bride. And a lot of Corpse Cycles. I kind of wanted like a Corpse DK to be really good. And it's not like I wanted a Corpse Bride deck to be good. But this is kind of like what that deck is, except just way better for tempo. Well, he cleared. And I'm back at full life. I'm back up at 60, baby. Dude, there's no way you have a win condition. There's like no way.
Relaxation for all and all.
Just gonna play the Marin. Screw it, dude. I don't know, dude. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is going to happen at this point? Clark Pool, he just keeps regenerating. More Corpse Sickles. This far left card has not been played for so long, dude. I feel like this far left card is actually the climactic. It like has to be, dude. Boom, 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 bop. Oh, it's too soon.
It's now or never.
Hey, dude. There's no way you have a shot. There's no way that you're gonna kill me here. If you have it, you just have to throw it out now. Still not doing it, huh? I don't think he's got it, guys. The heat of the moment. Boom, 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 bop. All right, can we somehow get a lethal here? Wait, it's lethal. I'm so smart. I'm just so smart, dude. How does he do it? He doesn't get to play it, by the way. He doesn't get to play this that he's been building up the entire game. I don't know, man. There's a possibility that it wasn't actually C&E. But yeah, dude, the death growl actually gave me lethal with the mining casualties. I was wondering what actually his win con was. His win con, okay, dude, I was a blood DK. He dealt so much damage that game. He did his win condition. His win condition is play minions, go face, and then end the game with Corpsicle never going away because you have so many corpses. That's the win condition. It's a tempo DK. But I kept healing. I kept getting out of range. I went from 60 HP back down to below 30, dude. He dealt damage. He was constantly dealing damage. I could just afford to take it. And I think that's part of the reason why this DK deck is starting to come back. Why this deck is like actually not that bad. Is just because denying the buttons DK is super good. And you just do it super well with this version of the deck, you know? I didn't know you could take it like that. I'm a tank, bro. I can take anything, yeah. Oh god. Oh god, what am I inviting? What am I doing?
Always little time.
Ooh, what is this? What do you reckon about using Pupil to loop Fizzle snapshots for infinite vampiric bloods? It seems omega unnecessary. I don't hate the idea, but it seems like something that you would do if you have the opportunity to do it in a Reno DK. And I'm assuming that it's because of, I haven't seen this video yet, but I know that Tic Tac put out a video being like, I gained 100 life with blood DK. He's doing YouTube content now. I haven't watched it. But I'm assuming that's where you're getting that inspiration from. It seems like an Omega high roll circumstance. That would be me, sire. All right, pre-squat. You've got. I like it. I like this so far. The Gattle Snake, bro. So this dude's, okay, does this dude know everybody, or does he know everybody? Because it sounds like he knows everybody. Yo, what's going on, Yee Lee? Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. So if I play the Frosty Decor, does that just win the game? This seems like he did this a turn too soon. He's trading? What are you doing, bro? What is bro doing? What is bro doing? What was the point in doing this? Like, there's no reason to throw out both sigils. It was just so unnecessary. So we're just gonna do this in order to build up corpses. There's nothing else that needs to be done. He's all in. Careful wave, maybe? I mean, I don't feel like this is what you would do if you were setting up wave. If you were setting up wave, you would just have done it on turn 4. I mean, maybe now it happens, but okay. Wait a minute, that's fine, bro. Imagine if he does this again and hits the Stalag. I kind of got lucky because he didn't get anything that was above the corpse explosion. But I like the idea of waiting for post-wave in order to play corpse explosion. Because if I corpse explosion a bunch of 1/1s, then I still have to worry about the wave coming down with the board later. Now, granted, I could draw into better AoEs. But if I only have like one AoE, I want to make sure I play it when I absolutely have to. Hitting Thaddeus would be so funny. It really would be. I haven't seen anybody hit it. What's my horoscope, bro? I am curious about it. Okay, wait. Horoscope is, wait, I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo. Okay, yeah, it's Leo then. Am Leo. Oh, my love. Lanessa, my queen. Why are you here?
I will find a way.
I don't think I have to worry about this. I would rather just play the Razzle Dazzle, but the issue of playing Razzle Dazzle is that I'm only getting 3 minions out of it, but 3 minions might be more than enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh my god! Why?
I've seen red.
Let it all burn. Don't you dare hex it. Bro, if you hex it, you have to concede the game. He's actually, okay, this is the one thing I was scared of, because now he can actually double fucking hex. That's the best play. Wait, he's playing the storm. Double storm is also pretty good. Oh my god, I can't believe it, Lanessa actually worked. Okay, what do I lose? I lose buttons! I lose Primus! And Zil... What? What? Don't, those were the... That's... Bro. I didn't need them, but I wanted them. I mean, what's next? Yogg, Soul Stealer, Marin? Like, that's just my top end. Like, losing Ziliax is kind of a big deal. Is he just gonna evolve the Rin? Oh, man, I should have killed it. I just should have killed it. But maybe it's better that I don't lose more resources. I only need the Razzle Dazzle. Okay, Mana Tide. Oh, I got the Marin. Wait a minute. Marin with the pupil? That's actually insane. Do we ever just pick Crown and double Crown against the Shaman? How do they deal with that? They literally can't. So 3, 6, 7. But then again, Wand is Wand. I feel like I can't go wrong by drawing out my deck of expensive cards and making them 0 mana. Okay. You know what irks me about horoscopes, star signs? The people who deal with them are astrologists. The people who actually know about the stars are the astronomers, and those two groups often get mixed up. Poor astronomers. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't really think there's that many people confusing astrology with astronomy. I feel like the only people that are doing that are stupid regardless. Like, I don't know. It seems like something that you shouldn't waste your time overthinking about. I'm assuming that's just a joke, though. But still, I doubt that actually happens. If someone literally, oh, hey, my girlfriend's an astronomer. She looks at your horoscope every day. I highly doubt someone's actually that stupid. Gastrotology. I mean, gastrology. Hello, Jesus. Hello, my child. Have you played? Have you had your daily dose of Hearthstone today? Okay. Gastrology, the study of Taco Bell. that anymore. Crown Goblet, 2 games in a row. I'm just that good, what can I say? I think you need more legendaries. Oh, you telling me that I should have gone for the Frostmourne weapon? I think that was offered. My whole hand is 0. Dude, as a blood DK, my entire hand is 0. Think about that. I've been seeing people on YouTube saying that the capital of Paris is London. That razzles my dazzle to the core. Dude, that also takes a special kind of stupid. Because it's, I mean, it's Paris. Paris is the capital, or the whatever major city of France. Like, how can you be that dumb? Everyone knows about Paris. At least I hope they would. Anybody else's quest glitch out since the patch? You have to relog. There's a Zeddy video covering it. But you have to relog in order for that to be fixed. It's annoying, but it's doable. Sylvanas? I mean, it's always Sylvanas, but can I activate it here? I don't think I can. Screw it. Baron-Geddon? Wait a minute. I'm gonna mill a card, but I have all that I need. So if he hits me for the 8, it's not that big of a deal. Whatever I mill, I mean, I kind of care about some of the cards, but I feel like I have enough resources in my hand to win this game. I always knew what Australia was, but I never knew what Austria was when I was in high school. Because, I mean, it is because I'm American. It's because I'm not taught this shit. Yeah, Swedish are not Swish. I know. I know they're not. I know now. I'm saying when I was a kid in school, I didn't know it. Who lives in Austria? Australian people, right? Keck W. It's funny how all of this really doesn't matter. Oh, wait a minute. Am I getting AoE? Okay, wait, shit. He's trying to prevent me from taking the Odin, but I think I did still take the Odin. Oh, I took both taunts. Sure. Can't go wrong with a free Reska, am I right? Some free frescas. The Reska Fresca. Get controlled. The Terminator used to live in Austria. Oh, Arnold. Oh, okay, Arnold. Okay, he was from Austria. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Okay, that's a good reference. Good reference. But yeah, when I was in school, dude, I didn't have a geography class. So it's like, I was doomed to fail when it came to this stuff. I still have never taken a geography class. I should, but at this point, I just won't. Wait a minute.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh my god, wait, what is this thing called? It's the Dexter card. Oh my god, what is that thing called? It's the Dexter card, guys. Oh crap, what's its name? Shuma? Shuma! It's Shuma! Yes, it's Shuma! Ah, someone DM Dexter. I don't really want Fizzle in the deck. At least not right now. It just feels omega unnecessary. Like, what matchup do you really want Fizzle for? Doesn't work with Corpse Explosion? I mean, it would while Blood Mage is there for 1 turn. Because you play Corpse Explosion, the Blood Mage dies, and then the spell damage is no longer applied. So, it does work technically, but it doesn't work in the way you think it would.
My God, how did he do it?
Anyone know much about painting plastic props? I mean, I feel like what you're looking for is like, if you're looking for like painting miniatures and like, you know, like stuff like that, YouTube is a great resource, a fantastic resource for that. You know what? I'm calling for trouble. Oh, I'm so smart. Nice ramp tool, nerd. Why am I not dropping out Dirty Rat on turn 2? I just did. On turn 3, actually, because it's smarter. Plastic baseball bats for my Casey Jones cosplay. Okay, so that I wouldn't really know about. I don't think I can help you with that. Oh, I'm getting swooped. Honestly, it's fine. I still clear. Draw a card. Okay. I was hoping to get some spells in order to play Razzle by 6, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna get that.
We all exist in
Yeah, whenever it comes to like art and cosplay, mate, or like anything art related, there is always someone with a YouTube tutorial that's gonna be able to tell you what you could do to optimize it. Would highly recommend it. All right, this is unfortunately a typical Druid game. I'm just not drawing well. Oh boy, what are we doing? What are we doing, mate? Versus Druids, okay to use Razzle even for 2 summons? No. I mean, I'm gonna have to do it, but I don't want to do it. And it's only technically 1 minion. Like the 4/4 plus an additional minion. I'm like, now it's just not even a good turn. Now it's just better to play this. Get some value in the Razzle before we start popping it off. Yeah, it didn't even have 1. Now it finally has 1. Now it has 1 additional minion on top of it. No Rizzler. Oh, god damn it. Another swipe.
My God, how did he do it? Lord HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
I think I'm just supposed to play the Razzler, but it just doesn't feel good to do it. I'm going to choose to do this instead. I'll get double Goldbeard. See, that's what I'm gonna try and go for next turn. Oh, jeez.
all exist in harmony.
Yeah, Druid doing Druid things.
Strike a pose.
I got the frog. I got the absolute worst one to roll. I guess the worst one is technically the dragon. Well, actually, wait, no. Origami Dragon is a 6-drop, isn't it? Yeah, this is the worst 5-drop, isn't it? Tempo Druid just feels unstoppable. I mean, it is if you... It's unstoppable if you're a deck like me, because you know you're just going to get comboed by it. Like, I'm sitting here doing nothing. My deck deserves to lose against this. The 2/2/1? Okay, yeah, I guess Blood Treant would be the worst one. But seeing a 1/4 with Rush, that just feels bad. Ah, excuse me. Oh yeah, Egg can also be pretty bad. Okay, 3rd worst one. 3rd worst one. But it doesn't... Oh, okay, well, it doesn't matter. Refreshing mana. Oh. After 8 games, the 9th game being this high roll makes sense, but it still sucks. Can I somehow still win this? No, because I'm about to get trogged. Yep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that actually works. Are you telling me this game is winnable? Dare I say this game is winnable? How you're climbing with Blood DK is beyond me, to be honest. I'm winning with Blood DK right now because I'm mostly going up against other DKs that can't kill me. Like, we're farming Warlock and DK right now. That's why we're winning. And also, people are thinking we're one deck. I'm probably not expecting Blood DK. Yo, what's going on, Jack Attack? Good to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing all right. Oh boy, there he goes into another Trog. Vampiric blood.
I will find a way.
I should. I'm wondering if I'm supposed to save the Yogg or if I save the corpse explosion, but the Yogg could technically fail. Is this game legitimately winnable?
Crimson strike.
Both Trogs are gone. There is no 1/1 copy. I feel like he's just out of gas.
Spectacular.
Dude, do I just win? This for wand? Win the game. I wonder if Razzler was technically better, but I want to go for like Zilliax to just get. I want to get my HP up. Tempo King.
Symbol of death.
What was my last death rattle?
Crimson strike.
Do this to try and find the hell, yeah? Dude, I think we just won this. Remember how everyone was like, wait a minute, Druid's so powerful. Druid's so good, what happened? Oh, there says Marin. Okay, the Druid still has a chance to high roll me. Plague. 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 Damn it. Plague. Damn it.
Stay alert, my children.
Wait. Oh, God. No. It's not the last death rattle. It's any death rattle. Oh, then, yeah, the only death rattle that I had was Frosty Decor then. And maybe something from the Razzler if I don't remember, though. Celestial last turn was not it. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. I wanted to push tempo. Can you blame me? The Marin hadn't come down yet. I wanted to push tempo. I wanted to play the Primus. I just should have kept this for an oh shit circumstance. But yeah, I think we're fine though. High roll, let's go.
It's a symbol of life.
So Yogg steal the Yogg. Wait a minute. Yogg steal the Yogg. Yogg steal another minion. Play the wave. This is probably a really stupid play. But can you imagine how funny this would be? I also could just trade. No, fuck it. We ball. It's so funny. It's so funny, dude. It's just so fucking funny. And who knows what the Yogg will do. Okay, another minion. Let's go. I'm sorry, I don't have the balls. I want to win this game. I don't have the balls.
Almost out of cards.
I could play the wave next turn after I play the Razzler. How about that? I could trade with all of these minions. I could make sure everything's dead, and then we do this into this. And now we got two Yogs. Bro's gonna high roll the monkey. Wait, high roll the monkey from what? From this? Oh my god! The forbidden technique! Get scammed. Wait a minute. If he can't kill this Yogg, then everything dies. Wait, I just have lethal, don't I? Wait, no, I don't. It's not lethal yet.
Time waits for no one.
Lena. Oh, lethal. I didn't even need to use any of the abilities. Guys, we beat that. We beat the Druid. We beat the Druid when it seemed like he had the nuts. We actually beat the Druid when everyone was complaining about how powerful the Druid was. Okay, that's definitely going on YouTube. How many vampiric bloods? Only one. Only played one.